Hello everybody, and welcome back to Certified Collectibles. This is another episode of First Appearances of the Week. This is Wednesday, July 13th, 2022. We'll be giving you all the first appearances in your comic shops today. Now this week we have a pretty good video for you guys. I think we have 6 first appearances, 4 honorable mentions, so 10 titles on all to go through. Definitely some books in there you want to pick up for your collection. So let's go ahead and get started for the first appearances of the week ending July 15th, 2022. First up from Archie Comics, Betty and Veronica Friends Forever Summer Surf Party #1. This features a first appearance of Stacy Banks, a genius inventor. Now, the Archie Comics, I don't know if you guys collect them yourselves or you're very familiar with them, but Archie titles have a humongous collector base, a huge fan base, and this here particular title features the first appearance of a new character into the Archie universe. You know, the Riverdale TV series still going strong, just got renewed for a 7th season, so it's going to keep pushing this Archie franchise into people's homes, and you know, people are getting more and more familiar with this franchise, and like I said, huge collector base and huge fan base already. This one here features the first appearance of a new character, and this one here is definitely one that we think you should pick up and add to your collection for the cover price. Go ahead and grab this one here for your collection. Next up from Boom Comics, Power Rangers #21. This features the first appearance of a new Ranger. Now, just like the Archie Comics, Power Rangers has a humongous fan base, huge collector base. You know, they're still churning out a lot of TV shows, feature films, streaming series for the Power Rangers, and this is the first appearance of a new Ranger. So this is one you definitely want to pick up and add to your collection. You know, Power Rangers still going strong, been going strong for the last few decades, and we see this going into the future. Grab this one here for your collection. Next up from DC Comics, Superman Son of Kal-El #13. This features the first appearance of Dreamer, a transgender hero introduced in the CW's Arrowverse. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to the news for the past few months, you know that the Superman Son of Kal-El title series has had some controversy and a lot of attention on this particular title series. This is the first appearance of a new transgender hero introduced into this particular title series. We really don't know the importance of this character going forward or the staying power of this particular character, but the attention given to this particular title series may boost it in the short term. We really don't know, like I said, in the long term how it's going to hold up, so this is definitely a little bit more of a speculative bet. Go ahead and grab this one here to spec on if you can. If you can't, put it in your B-list and keep an eye on it. Next up from Marvel Comics, Moon Knight #13. This features the first team appearance of the Vampires of the Structure. You know, Moon Knight, the franchise, I don't think I have to tell you guys how popular that's become recently since the streaming series. And this issue does feature the first team appearance of the Vampires of the Structure. We really don't know the importance of this particular team, how important it will be going forward, and the staying power of this particular team in the Moon Knight universe. But that being said, Moon Knight, incredibly popular franchise right now. If this team goes somewhere, if they introduce this team into the next Moon Knight series, this may be a big deal. So go ahead and grab this one here to spec on if you can. If you can't, put it in your B-list, but keep an eye on it. And next up from Marvel Comics, Spider-Punk #3. This features the first appearance of Matea Murdock, the Daredevil drummer of Philly. Now, the Spider-Punk franchise does have a collector base and a fan base out there, but this is the first appearance of a new character within this subset title series, let's say, of the Spider-Man universe, or the alt universe. So this one here, we really don't know the importance going forward. It really depends on what Marvel does with this new particular character. If they push this character into other title series, or move this character over into one of the more mainstay title series, let's say Amazing Spider-Man, this will be more important. But if the character just stays within the Spider-Punk series, may not really be as important as other characters. So this one here may be worth picking up the spec on. Go ahead and grab it if you can. If you can't, put it in your B-list, but keep an eye on it. And finally for Marvel Comics, Star Wars The Mandalorian #1. This features the first appearance in story of Din Djarin. This also features the first cameo appearance of Grogu, the official appearance in story. So this one here, in our opinion, definitely one you want to pick up. This features the first cameo appearance of Grogu in comics. You know, everybody knows the popularity of Grogu and the Mandalorian franchise in general. So this is one you definitely want to pick up and add to your collection. Go ahead and grab this one. And now for the honorable mentions. From Image Comics, Above Snakes #1. A Deadwood-style Western series where a man with a talking vulture seeks vengeance for his murdered wife. Now, we mentioned this before with Image Comics. They've had a lot of their titles optioned in the past for small screen and big screen projects, and this one here could be next. Who really knows? You know, Hollywood has definitely been looking for the small press and indie press publishers for content, and when one of these titles gets picked up and optioned for one of these streaming series, TV shows, or feature films, the prices do skyrocket in the secondary market. So it's definitely worth picking these up for the cover price. This is definitely more of a speculative bet if you choose to pick it up. Grab it if you can. If you can't, put it in your B-list, but take a look at it later on. Next from Image Comics, Impact Winner #1. This is a one-shot prequel to the Audible audio drama about a post-apocalyptic world where the sun has been blotted out by a comet crashing to Earth. Now this one here sounds like it lends itself very well to a small screen, big screen project, and the fact that this is already on Audible as an audio drama, this one here definitely has some power behind it. This is one we do think you should probably pick up. Once again, it's going to be a little bit more speculative, but for the cover price, it may be worth it. Go ahead and grab this one here if you can. Next up from Marvel Comics, X-Men Hellfire Gala #1. This is a one-shot, oversized issue introducing a new X-Men team. Now, Marvel has been pushing and promoting this Hellfire Gala title for a while now, so this is one you definitely want to pick up and add to your collection. Anytime Marvel gets behind a title like this and gives it a big push, especially months prior to its release, these are definitely titles you want to pick up and add to your collection for the cover price. Go ahead and grab this one. And finally from Marvel Comics, Daredevil #1. This is a new series with Chip Zdarsky writing. He's received critical praise for this previous work with Daredevil. This one here has been highly anticipated by the comic book collecting community, especially since they heard Chip Zdarsky is writing for this particular title series. This is also the premiere issue of this title, so this is one we definitely think you should pick up and add to your collection. Go ahead and grab this one. So there you have the 10 titles that we have for you guys this week. 6 first appearances, 4 honorable mentions. Definitely some books in there you want to pick up. So please feel free to drop some comments in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you like this video. And as always, please remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you for joining us here at Certified Collectibles, and we'll see you again next time.